Hello, I promised you a video going over the peer review instructions, and here it is. So one of your tasks for this week is to work on your rough draft and your peer review. So one thing important to note is that originally your rough draft was due today. After reviewing the schedule and thinking about it and talking with a few students, I would like to give you a little bit more time to work on your rough draft. So I have pushed the deadline from today, Wednesday, July 10th, to Friday, July 12th. This will give you a little bit more time to work on really filling out your draft and making it the best it can be, making sure that you include all of your citations, your in-text citations, your works cited pages, all of the evidence that you need to include. Um, so that you have a really solid draft for your peers to review and give you some feedback on before moving into the final polishing stages of your essay before next week. So that should be good news. Take a little bit of weight off of your shoulders, give you a little bit more time to think, and a little bit more time to write. So when you go ahead and submit your rough draft for peer review, you're going to go ahead and click this and it will take you here. You'll see that this is the submission phase. So you have until July 12th at 11:55 p.m. to submit. Once the submission date has passed, you will not be able to submit your essay. And if you do not submit your essay, then you will not be able to participate in the peer review. So really, it's important to get your essay submitted on time, your rough draft, in order to participate in this process. So I am going to start preparing my submission here, and I'm going to title my essay Melody's Rough Draft. And I'm going to go ahead and attach a file. So I'm going to pull up just the sample essay and click Save Changes. And now I have submitted the essay. And the next thing that will happen is that it will move automatically to the assessment phase after Friday at midnight. And this is where you will assess your peers' documents. And unfortunately, I can't show you that right now because it hasn't moved to that phase yet. So what it looks like, you will submit your document, and then once you've submitted your rough draft, it will ask you to complete a sample assessment so that you can see kind of what it looks like and have some practice. And once you've completed the sample assessment, then it will switch you into the workshop mode where you will be responsible for completing 3 peer reviews for your peers. And you'll be randomly assigned these essays from what I understand. This is my first time experimenting with this part of Moodle, so I appreciate you being patient with me. And if I need to, if I'm fielding a lot of questions about how to do the peer review section, once it's open on Saturday, I will make a video and send it your way. But you're basically responsible for reviewing, commenting, and giving feedback on specific areas for 3 of your peers' essays. And you'll have until Sunday night to do that. So it's a little bit more crunched on the feedback time, but now you have a little bit more time to work on your rough draft, which I hope most of you will appreciate and use to your advantage. And so this is one of the assignments that you cannot really work ahead on. Once you've submitted your rough draft, you're kind of in a holding spot until the peer reviews open on Friday. So I would encourage you to take the time to utilize this extra 2 days that I've given you to make your draft the best it can be. And if you have questions or if you have any problems with the peer review process or submitting your rough draft, please let me know as soon as possible. Like I said, this is my first time experimenting with this feature of Moodle, so I expect there to be a couple of hiccups, and if you let me know right away, then we can help navigate them together. So if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. Thanks.